welcome to another edition of GVL TV, proudly sponsored by Gagliardi Scott. Great people, great results. Tonight I'm at Euroa at Memorial Oval, and it gives me great pleasure to actually be interviewing Scott Watson. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good, thanks, Chops. Yourself?
Yeah, $1 million, thanks for asking. All things Euroa, mate. You bleed Euroa, president, player, still games record holder at this point in time. Tell us a little bit about your day, your week, and how that all goes about.
Well, at the moment, as president of the Footy Netball Club, I'm heading into my 7th year doing that. So it's a big role, and you know, it's a role that I don't sort of shy away from the fact that it is 10 or 11 months of the year. You know, I can look at the past 6 or 7 years in this role, having different size groups, but on the committee. But to a T, whether I've had 6 or 16, it didn't matter. Everybody's really prepared to get in and help out, and I suppose that's what attracts me to country footy clubs. Yeah,
and you keep doing it, like you say, 6 or 7 years. You know, you've obviously got a great passion for it. You've coached at all levels throughout the state. So why do you keep doing it?
I still believe I owe the club something. I think that's the key motivation for me. Is that I've been fortunate enough as a Melbourne boy, born and bred, not to have played footy till I was 21, and found this game, football, when I moved to country Victoria to teach PE here in Euroa, so the secondary college. So to have that opportunity to play footy and be involved in what I absolutely believe is the best game, Aussie rules football, is for 20 plus years. I reckon I still owe the club a fair bit for the enjoyment that I've got out of it.
Yeah, well said. I see that you've got this jumper in your hand. So yeah, let's talk a little bit about that.
Well, again, that's part of why you're involved in footy netball clubs, and you get to meet and be involved, and I suppose in leadership roles you get an opportunity to be influential in some way, shape or form. Unfortunately, our footy netball club had a tragic incident last year in November when we lost one of our senior footballers, 19-year-old Riley Berkston. Riley and his family, like all of our families in our footy netball club, are just key. That's what absolutely makes footy netball clubs. I know as a president, you know, we've tried to assist post Riley's sudden passing with a whole heap of supports, not only for the family but for people in our footy netball club. And we now, as you'd be aware, in Golden Valley League, we've got 8 teams every week that we send out on the netball court and the footy ground, and 8 teams of lots of young footballers and netballers and families involved with that. Sometimes it's pretty hard to try and look after everybody, but our intention is absolutely there, and you know, remembering key things and key people in our footy netball club is important.
Yeah, look, and I know, when the incident did happen, I know, yes, it affected the Euroa community, but it's the football world, and we all know and breathe of Euroa or clubs that we play against. So certainly our sympathy was with the club and the family at the time. So yeah, we certainly appreciate like you say, doing all that sort of stuff. Yeah. All right, how about we lighten it up a little bit?
Yeah, righto.
We're going to go to the Fast 10.
Yep.
Obviously, an avid watcher of the program.
Never missed an episode.
Absolutely, that's what I like to hear, mate. You've been lots of likes on the. Good. Okay, who's the pretty boy in the team?
I'd have to say that equal games record holder now, Craig Bamford. Bamford loved me saying that, so he's on the verge of having that record in his own right. But yep, he's very much our pretty boy.
Who goes overboard with the strapping each game?
In my career, it was certainly Shane Whippet Whitelaw. Right now, there'd be 3 or 4 boys that are in that boat without naming one.
Okay, who secretly loves Married at First Sight or The Bachelor?
I'll have to say Marcus Varley, one of our co-captains.
Who has the weirdest pre-game ritual?
Adrian Karatzis, I think. Adrian's he's a fellow who likes to have routine, and I've noticed as the runner, I do the running in the seniors at the moment. Adrian's one who always has to have a football at the breakout just before the boys get out their positions and boot it back towards the boundary line.
Okay, interesting. Right. Who's the sorest loser?
Andrew Bell, without a doubt. Yeah, hates losing.
Who exaggerates the stories the most?
Probably our other co-captain, Jacob Gleeson. I haven't seen him in full flight, but I've been told by reliable sources that he's very good with a bit of courage under his belt.
Who has the worst tattoo?
Oh, again, Shane Whippet Whitelaw. It comes to, but Shane's obviously obviously not involved with our footy netball club anymore. He had a tattoo of a smoking penguin on his ankle.
That is different.
You have to see it to believe it.
Who has the worst white line fever?
The coach definitely, JD Hayes. Yeah.
Who should go on Farmer Wants a Wife next year?
Probably have to be another fella you've had a chat to tonight. That's Ben Harrison, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's already well on the way I believe he got engaged not too long ago, but he'd be a cracker for that one.
Excellent. All right. Well, thanks for joining us tonight, Scotty. We certainly appreciate your time. Coach, runner. I know you coach the V-Line Cup team. So I don't know how you fit it all in. I know your job school-wise. I know you do an enormous amount, and I'm sure the community and the club probably do realise that you don't really own as much as you think. But I think they're pretty lucky to have a guy like you at their club. So thanks for joining us, mate.
Appreciate it. Thanks, mate.
Cheers. Thanks for joining us on GVL TV. We really want to thank Euroa Football Club for welcoming us into their club tonight. We appreciate all the support they've given us, and if you've been watching us on YouTube, Facebook, give us a like, and we'll see you in the next episode.